Welcome to Ouch. Was that a ghost? This podcast may contain graphic material, which some listeners may find disturbing. Listener discretion is advised.
Help me.
Now that we covered that, here's your host, Liss.
Welcome back to Ouch, Was That a Ghost? With Liss and, I guess, pretty much a co-host over here now, Natty.
Yeah, what do they call it? I'm a center, no, not a centerpiece. You know what I'm talking about? When it's like all of a sudden it's like a part of whatever's there. It just like grows up like a growth on Melissa's neck.
Growth. I was going to say like reoccurring something. Series regular. You're saying no, neck growth.
You can take this out if you want, but I do have to put out here. So I write my own notes, right, for my show. Mm-hmm. And so, shameless plug, Cloaked and Cosmic, right? But I write all my notes and everything, and it's all like I don't plagiarize or anything like that. So I rewrite everything and put my, verbiage in. Well, lately, my boyfriend has instigated some sexting. And I was like, who needs a smut novel when you have a horny girlfriend? That should have been a writer. So I catch myself using words that I like use it, like speaking how I write my notes on accident. So that's why when I was like a growth, I was like, of course that would be the word I would pick. It wouldn't just be.
I did not see where you were going with that. Okay.
Wait for it. And here she comes around the bend. There she is. I will try to think of the word I was looking for. It'll probably come to me in the middle of the episode. So if I like randomly say a word, that's probably what it is.
Well, at this point, I'm afraid to hear the word that's going to come out. It's going to be like, it's a girth.
Not bad. No, it's not as bad. It's, I'll have to think of it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Okay.
I swear I'm not under the influence yet.
Right. So this is coming out in like a few weeks. But right now, we're both in the middle of a nice snowstorm. I'm supposed to get like 2 feet and you already have a foot. I haven't even gone outside, so I don't even know what I have.
Well, if it wasn't for the dogs, I wouldn't be out there if it wasn't for the dogs.
I just got to get up super early and shovel.
So I have a little Pomeranian Yorkie mix. Again, a foot of snow.
I couldn't tell what that was. You sent me a picture and I was like, is that a log? What is she sending me a picture of? That's your dog?
I literally, just because I'm a jackass, I picked him up and I dropped him I set him down. I didn't drop him, but I set him down like right above the snow and he just submerged. Like he just disappeared in the snow because it's way over his back.
Did he like it though?
No, he hated it. But so then I'm out there doing my doggy parent duties and shoveling a path so that he can go potty.
I actually wanted to get a little plastic bucket and bring some snow in to see what my cats think about it.
You so should. 100%.
And when I'm done recording, I think I'm gonna get like a Tupperware and just put some snow and see what they do.
Yeah, mine just like to drink out of the sink. Likes to be in the sink. Water running. Like I tried to be funny and like turn the water on real fast, and she just sat there and was loving it. She like rubs her head in it and it's like all over her. I'm like, dude, you psycho? I would find the one cat that likes water, right?
One of my cats likes to just go in boxes, like eat through them like a rat. And it's in the corner, so it looks like a rat got in there, but she bites holes in it.
Oh.
So anyone that sees it, they're like, do you have like a rodent problem?
No. A rodent problem?
Cat problem.
Oh my goodness. I feel like the word I was looking for is something about being fixed.
Neutered?
But anyway, not that kind of fix. Being part of something. It's okay. It'll come to me. I'm still over here trying to figure out what it was.
All right. So we'll just jump right into it. This week,
let's do it.
I'm bringing a highly requested cryptid. I feel like it needs Batsquatch.
That was awesome.
I saw the alias that he has, which I think is fantastic. As you would pronounce it, pterodactyl squatch.
Pterodactyl. The dactyl.
Mm-hmm. It's a cryptid that hails from the Pacific Northwest, described as a large, ape-like creature with bat-like wings, often associated with Mount St. Helens and Mount Rainier or Mount Shasta.
Ooh.
I forget what I covered at Mount Shasta. That was like the people, the Lemurians, I think, are in Mount Shasta. I know I covered them with something weird before.
Was it you that covered like a goblin or a troll that like went into like a coal mine? Was that you?
I did the Christmas one. That was like underground though, to a tree. You know, the ones that go down and eat the tree every year. So
yeah, I do. Oh gosh, we have got to do that one.
They're so fun.
Maybe next Christmas for Creep It Weird.
I'm telling you, I fully go in on a story. A week later, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I immerse myself.
I've got my little, like, filing cabinet in my brain. It's like, please hold.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like,
you said Batsquatch, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And I was like, did it. I was like, hold on, I think I know this one. I was like, but then I had to, like, go read my notes because I couldn't remember, like, all of it. So I was like, oh, yeah, 100%. Definitely a good one.
And before we get into this, I'm telling you now. Ready? Say it with me. It's not
a
California condor. Well, actually, you know what? I think this might be the only one that you could claim that because it is in California and it's a flying creature.
Oh, come on. It's a condor, baby. It's a condor. I don't care what you say from this point on. It is a condor.
Bat monster cryptids have been reported in many of the United States and abroad. Some associate bat creatures as protectors, while others see them as, like, demonic.
I can see that.
And arguably, one of the most infamous hails from Washington State, the Batsquatch.
I wish people could see. I, like, nod my head because I'm like, oh, I know. And then I'm like, wait, you guys can't see me. Oh, geez.
After the enormous 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens, which was this catastrophic volcanic eruption, which to date is the most economically destructive volcano eruption in American history. And I feel like I said eruption so many times right there. But it was devastatingly big.
You're erupting with the word. You can't help yourself. It just erupted out of her mouth.
It did. Oh, gosh. Natasha's going to use this on her sexting.
Yeah, on my sexting, it's erupting.
I'm afraid to use too descriptive of words now with you.
Oh, come on. It just gives me more artillery. He'll thank you later.
Well, the eruption was devastatingly big. That's what he said.
I can't.
It ruined tons of infrastructure. It took out hundreds of homes, like 50 bridges, which seems insane because I feel like bridges are so spaced out. Never mind, like, the highway rail it took out, and it killed 57 people. Once the ash settled from the disaster, sightings of a strange creature began in the area. People reported seeing a flying figure. It's been speculated that it may have gained its supernatural abilities due to the eruption, or possibly that it was dormant inside with them already and it was merely awoken.
That's some, like, Godzilla bullshit.
Right?
It's like Chimera at its finest. But you were talking about the bridges. There's quite a few bridges in my town. And, like, I'm in a tiny, teeny, tiny town.
Like, how many?
And we've got, in the surrounding area, we've got, saying, like, this doesn't say they got to be big bridges. It could be any bridge, right?
That's true, but 50 of them is still a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 that I can think of off the top of my head. Around my tiny area.
That's crazy. Yeah, we got one. That's it.
Well, we're right next to a river. So the river, like, snakes through, like, around the county.
Mm-hmm.
So every time it takes a bob and a weave, and then you have the
Hills and hollers.
creeks. The creeks, not the cricks, but the creeks. And, so you have rivers and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of bridges around.
Oh, all right.
They're just not huge bridges. We only have 2 decent-sized ones.
Its description, like pretty much all cryptids, varies. This towering primate-looking creature is said to be about 9 feet tall, while some articles say it's as large as 22 feet tall.
22 feet?
It was on, like, some Japanese websites, but then some people say that may be incorrect because maybe it was mistranslated. Like, I'm guessing the measurement and stuff.
If it was Japan, it might just be, like, a whole different species.
That's true. The creature is said to have a canine-like head, like a dog or a wolf-type nose, and tufted ears, with this long torso. And I know that you sent me your notes and you wrote that he was jacked and had this like really, you were going on and on about his abs. I'm like, I didn't find that, but okay.
You Google the photo. You just seriously Google Batsquatch and go to images and you'll see exactly what I was talking about. Dude's got washboard abs.
Goals, huh?
Yeah, right. That's no joke.
Oh,
I'm
he
more like a
does.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
I
right?
haven't seen that one. I saw the one that makes him look more ape-like.
Yeah, or it almost like he's got like a cat-looking head.
Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't skip
See?
ab day.
Yeah, or leg day from the looks of that one.
And you also put him at about 800 to 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, I had to Google that one.
Some people say he has bird-like feet with talons. And he has these bat-like leathery wings that have been reported to be as large as a 50-foot... That doesn't sound right. As large as a 50-foot wingspan.
No,
You know what I mean. The sentence structure is wrong on that, but we'll pretend it's fine.
I was like over here, I'm like, no, I totally get what you're saying. And then you looked really confused for a second. I'm like, did I miss something?
And he is sporting grayish or bluish fur with, I've seen glowing red or yellow eyes.
Yeah, so I've seen that too. And I've noticed a lot of times, not to like totally derail at the moment, but you hear similar things with Dogman and Sasquatch, that they have, some have yellow, some have red. I've heard both for both of them.
I haven't done Dogman yet.
So I've not done Dogman as a whole. I've just had people on that have had encounters.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy.
Yeah. So basically this creature is said to look a lot like Bigfoot, but with wings. So if a bat and a Sasquatch had a baby, it could create this ape bat-like creature. The name Batsquatch comes from a mashup of bat and Sasquatch, hence Batsquatch.
Yeah.
He's said to have incredible endurance with seemingly unlimited energy, which I wish I could relate.
I wish.
That's how he can do all those crunches and keep those abs.
I'm just seeing it's like he's got his little like wings tucked in like a bat that hangs upside down, but he's just like doing like sit-ups upside down
with his sweatband on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got little bat like bird feet or whatever that are like hooked, and they've got little like leg warmers on them. That is a great image.
He's said to have super enhanced hearing at long distances and have the ability to fly and jump large distances with ease and land effortlessly. He's also said to be able to manipulate car mechanics with its screams. With the most well-known encounter on April 1994, over a decade after the eruption. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. Just went. I don't know what happened.
It was abrupt. You abruptly mispronounced eruption.
What was the word that I kept saying? Eruption. No.
Yeah.
Was it eruption? And this is another time? Oh, maybe that's why my body's like, stop saying that word. I've an auto filter on.
Oh my goodness.
So Brian Canfield was driving in Pierce County by Mount Rainier, and his truck engine just stopped working. His truck stopped, and in front of him was what appeared to, seemingly out of nowhere, this creature that descended in front of him in the road. What is wrong with me? Sorry. So he described the creature as 9 feet tall, human-esque, being covered in blue fur with bat-type wings. I'm trying to hold it together. You have to stop giggling.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to cover my face so you wouldn't see it.
So it just stood there watching Brian for minutes that seemed like hours, and then he just left. He flew away as quickly as he appeared. And then Brian's truck engine was fine, and his truck just started right up.
Yeah, that's really weird. To just have something just show up in front of you, and then your entire car just quits working.
What do? Get out and run? Then you have this thing? Like you're screwed.
I'd stay in the vehicle.
Me too.
Just personally, I would stay in the vehicle and hope that it doesn't come over there.
Close your eyes. Hope I can't see you.
9 feet tall. I'm just thinking 9 feet. I always have a hard time. I'm not good at judging like height or anything. So I always wonder how people, like how accurate is it? Because to me, everybody looks really tall.
But if you're sitting in a car, you can kind of guess from there.
I mean, maybe some people can. I sure can't.
What I can't get my head around is when people say things are in the sky and they're like, it's 11 feet wide. Like, how do you know? Because if it's 5 feet away from you or 500 feet away from you, it's going to be very different. And if you're just getting a little glimpse of it, how do you have this measurement?
I don't know. I think it's all measurements. I never know.
So there's this app on the phone that
Like the ruler thing?
blows my mind, but you can point it at like a TV on the wall and it can measure it. Like, how does the phone know the distance? It's like, I don't understand the science. I can't get my head around how the phone can do that. And my kid's like, well, it does this. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't, it's just not a thing. It doesn't make sense to me.
That is really weird. I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh, so guys, so now we can't have a male versus female 2 inches. It's going to actually give you 2 inches. Gosh dang. It takes out half the fun.
Oh gosh. Where was I?
9 feet tall, and then it flew off.
Okay. So in 2009, there were more accounts of a winged creature near Mount Shasta. I always think of that cheap soda, Shasta. A group was out hiking when they saw a creature. What? You never heard of Shasta soda?
No, I know what Fanta is.
No, at hospitals around here, they always said, like, that's the knockoff cheapo soda. It's like trash, but if you're at the hospital and you want like a ginger ale.
We have real soda at my hospital. We have a whole cafeteria and everything. It has really good food.
Oh my gosh, the Boston cafeterias are insane. Like, if you want any type of food in the world, you can get it. But if you go to like certain outskirt hospitals, the cafeterias are trash.
Yeah, ours has really good food.
That's good.
When it's open, when you don't work third shift.
Oh, yeah. So you got vending machine options.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, very overly priced vending machine options.
I get so jealous of the vending machines in like Japan that I see on TikTok. That the thing will like make this whole like fruit parfait in front of you in the machine.
What?
They do like the craziest things in their vending machines.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They have all these healthy options that aren't $1 million. And like we get like a week-old tuna sandwich or a $5 bag of Doritos. And they have like this.
$8.
Yeah. And they have these beautiful options. And then.
Well, they are more technologically inclined than we are for the most part.
Yeah, that's me midnight scrolling on TikTok. And then, you know how it just gets on your algorithm. And then it just
when you got the munchies, right?
Yeah, seriously. Do I want to get out of bed and make popcorn? Or do I want to sit here and stare at this food?
Looks real good.
Right? Do I want to pay $50 for a parfait on DoorDash?
Oh, geez. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the group was out hiking and they saw this creature emerge from a crevice in the mountain, Mount Shasta. And they described how the creature spread its 50-foot wingspan and flew away. Originally, they thought it was pterodactyl-like, but as they watched it fly away, it appeared more like a flying bat fox with blue fur.
A bat fox? That's a little specific. Wait, hold on. So we've got basically a blue fox with wings.
Mm-hmm.
Or an ape-like thing with wings.
Or a pterodactyl.
Oh, yeah. Or a pterodactyl. You gotta leave in the dactyl. Which could very well be a condor. Just saying.
Hey, I'm allowing it this time.
But between the fox and the ape, those are two totally different animals. I mean, tail, size alone. I mean, they have nothing in common.
Yeah, a foxtail is so distinct. Unless it's talking about its face.
We're making our very own, like, weird flying platypus.
It's Perry?
Perry, oh yeah. I'm like,
Agent
what?
P.
Yeah.
In June 2011, a man was in his yard with his dog, and he bent down to pick up the dog, and he said, quote, "I saw something flying in the sky. It had bat wings, blue fur, and a face similar, I don't know what that means, to eyes glowing red. It was about 9 feet tall at least. After I watched it, it just flew away."
None of these descriptions make any sense so far. None of them, aside from bat wings, nothing else is in common.
The height, kind of?
I mean, but if it goes from fox to ape...
Yeah.
To 9 feet tall, to 20 feet tall, or whatever.
And I wonder how good of a look these people got, and if they heard the other encounters, and are kind of building off of that, or they just saw something flying and they just wanted to be included, or they really did see something. You know, there's so many what ifs. There was another possible sighting in April of 2014 in Akron, Ohio, when a high school's whole class witnessed out of their classroom window a large black flying thing pass at an extraordinary speed. Again, they said it passed at an extraordinary speed through a window, but they described it as being about 9 feet tall with a 20 to 30-foot wingspan.
All right, so it's 2 9 feet talls.
But you're seeing it fly past your window So you have limited view, the whole class.
Is this the one at the school?
Yeah.
So I'm picturing now granted, that one to me would be easily proved. You'd be able to measure that one.
Oh, because of the window size.
Because if you think about it, you'd be able to figure out the size of the window and how much of this thing was in the shot of the window.
So you think the teacher just ran to the window and started measuring?
Well, probably not right then, but I'm sure that later it was probably like, well, how big was that thing? That thing was huge. Hold on. I'd be like, let's measure this window.
Yeah. And the fact that the whole class saw it gives it a little bit of credibility.
Yeah, a little bit. It depends. How old were these kids?
It didn't say.
That is the important part.
And a lot of these people don't give their names, and I don't know. But it's strange that accounts span so far apart, but maybe his endurance allows him to travel. And maybe that would explain the size difference. Some reporting 7, 9, 15 feet. But like I said, it could be the distance thing. And it's hard to tell how big something is when it's so far away.
Yep.
Some people even described it as having purple eyes or small wings.
Oh my gosh. Old Snally.
That's kind of what it gave me too.
Where the wings aren't nearly as big as it should be to make this thing get off the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty much on the description, because there's a lot of other small encounters, but they group them, but not all of them seem like that they kind of match.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if the creature was dormant within the volcano, or some people say he was down in the earth and then released after the disturbance, or possibly that the volcano eruption transformed him somehow, like a spider bite.
Or this could be like the opposite of the thing, where it was trapped in ice and then they drill to the bottom and the thing gets out. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm lost.
The Thing with that, was it Kurt Russell?
Oh, is it a movie called The Thing?
Yeah, the movie.
I never saw it.
What? I've even seen that one. Oh, I just threw down my tissue with authority. Excuse me. But essentially, there's this, you hear about them all the time. So, like the permafrost. People are always afraid that you can see it in some movies. What movie was I just watching? I was watching something, and it was like there were ancient germs, essentially, organisms that were so far, like they were from forever ago, and then the permafrost and then all the snow and all that fun stuff. But then like global warming happens and it starts to like melt, and then these like old organisms come to the surface, and then they get people sick, and then it's a whole thing because we can't fight it off, but they've been here forever, but they've been stuck under the ice.
That's scary. Knowing that it lived all that time and then it comes back up, because then you're screwed for at least 10 years until they figure out what it is, how to treat it, and guinea pig everybody as they do that.
Yep.
That's terrifying. That's a good horror movie, whatever that is.
I was watching, it was alien based. What was, gosh dang it.
The gummy's hitting.
The gummy's hitting. Yes, that's exactly right. I literally just watched this. It was like a battle movie too. It's got Chris Pratt in it, and they have to go to the future. They like recruit people, like soldiers for the future, and they like time travel. So they like swoop this whole, oh my God, what is that called? Tomorrow War or something?
I'll watch it. Sounds good.
You should watch it. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. But they go through, and essentially, so it gets, there's these aliens that take over the planet, and like the species, it's like humans are toast. Like these things are, and they can't figure out what's going on. So they start calculating the trajectory and all of these things that are happening. And they come to find out that when they go back in time, the 20, 30 years or whatever, it's that the alien craft had been there the whole time. It's just that it crashed into the ice, and then everything over the, centuries, just piling snow and ice on top of it. Then the global warming makes it thaw out. And then like these things get reactivated or whatever. Like they come back to life, like a cryogenically frozen and they thaw out kind of situation.
That's a good movie plot.
It's really good. I think it's called Tomorrow War.
Also in the Pacific Northwest, Bigfoot has been a local indigenous people's native lore for centuries in that area. Going back to Mount St. Helens, after the 1980s eruption, witnesses reported that people, assumingly governmental agency people, were transporting bodies of Bigfoot out of there. Some witnesses claim that they saw a deceased Bigfoot's body being guarded, and one said that he even saw one being transported in a military helicopter. And it will come as no surprise the government denies this. So the fact that the spottings of Batsquatch were in that area and they found bodies, well, supposedly people saw government agencies taking dead big feet out of there. Is it called big feet?
I don't know. It's a good question. Bigfoots. Maybe it's like, wait, what is it? Fish is singular, but also plural.
So Bigfoot. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. They can't really say, like octopus and octopi. I mean, that doesn't really work out either.
Bigfoot eye.
My thing is, how would you see it if it's being transported in a military copter?
Well, they said that they saw the hairy body after they saw the dead Bigfoot being guarded. But it's hard to believe that a person walked up and saw this and left to tell the tale.
Yeah. I mean, unless they got really good binoculars.
Right?
Maybe they got good binoculars. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Other people think that it may be an alien, given how it's able to affect a car's engine. And aliens are known to be able to mess with that, but that's a kind of...
Echolocation. Infrasound. Do I need to keep going?
It's a theory that was out there. I don't buy that one, but...
Who's to say there can't be a creature that uses the equivalency of a superpowered echolocation?
I think because of his hearing, I don't see why he wouldn't.
Like a bat?
Yeah.
But what if it's so big that the vibration is what kills your car? Or like it jimmies something loose, you know what I mean?
I like the vibration in that area that he's vibrating so fast.
Yeah.
That's not to be used in your sexting either.
It's vibrating so fast. It's so hard. You're welcome, listeners.
Okay. So another theory being that maybe it's another cryptid like Mothman that needed to change his hair and dyed his hair blue. I mean, I get it. We've all been there, randomly switched up hair colors.
All the time.
You know?
So I don't have red hair anymore.
Some people compare him to Mothman, and others say that he's comparable to Jersey Devil or the Yahul, who's also a bat-like cryptid that lurks deep in the jungles of Java, Indonesia, getting his name from its cry, ahul. Ahul.
I'd say
ahul.
that might be far enough away from California for it not to be a thing. I mean, unless it traverses a very long way. And why would there not be a bunch of them?
Unlimited stamina. Are they just all related? Mothman's the cousin.
Oh, I like it. But they also think that some people think that Mothman is kind of like spiritual and demonic as well. I think it's just anything with those bat wings, people kind of correlate it with that or associate it with that.
But they also have the what do you call that? Natural disasters surrounding them, like Mothman and the volcanic eruption and the bridges and stuff. And
my vocabulary button is broken today. Ominous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or foreboding.
Yes.
I used that in some notes earlier.
They're both perfect descriptors, though. Those are good words.
Yeah, this harbinger of doom. That's what I was thinking of.
That's about it. I mean, they do say that they're supposedly or allegedly photos that someone managed to get of the creature, but sadly, they've never been analyzed, and I couldn't find them online.
Right? Because I was trying to find some, too, and I couldn't find any other than, like, drawings, like some sort of artist rendition of what happened.
So whoever has the photos, bring them forward.
Yeah, right? Or is it one of those situations where you're sitting there watching it for 30 minutes, but you snap one fuzzy photo? Like the lady who took the one Nessie photo?
I know. Why wouldn't you be like, click, click, click? If you saw something amazing, I would not take one picture. People sit and record like 4th of July fireworks and have like 20-minute videos of those, but they would only take one picture of Nessie.
Exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
So what do you think about Batsquatch?
Condor. No, I'm kidding. Actually, in all seriousness, though, are California condors blue? I don't think they are. Aren't they like white and black?
I don't think that that's their necessary color, but can they be?
I got it. So a blue heron and a California condor had a baby.
Look at, yes, adult California condors can exhibit shades of light blue on their bare head and necks. I am so proud of you, Natasha. You finally have something that fits on the California condor.
Woo! I wish they could see the expression on my face when you said that.
One more thing. When stressed, frightened, or excited, their neck skin can turn and change colors. So they have like a chameleon thing on them too, which is insane.
I didn't know that either.
So maybe that's why the different hues, if it is a California condor. And the juveniles have darkish gray heads and necks and start turning after 4 years old.
I'm telling you, condor. For once, thank God it's a condor.
I think it fits.
But aside from that, though...
But no abs.
I know, you can't win them all. Only one picture had abs that I could find. So maybe they were making their own smut novel and they wanted a big, beefy Batsquatch. Beefy Bert the Batsquatch. But my thing is, the wings get me because even if it's something that is bad wings, imagine how big those wings have to be because they're not real sturdy. I mean, it's just that membranous layer in between the really long finger bones, essentially.
And they say they're very leathery to support that height and weight. They would have to be big.
Yeah. And that weight, I calculated the weight based on the fact that it literally said that it was the weight of 2 grizzly bears. So I just went off of...
Who measured this? When did it get on a scale?
I don't know.
It stopped at a highway truck stop for a second and someone's like, hold on 1 second, and wrote it down.
There was another, oh my gosh, an episode that I was listening to that they said it was so heavy that it took 8 oxen to pull it out of the water. That's how heavy they measured it. 8 oxen had to pull it out, right?
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So that was kind of my gig, but I guess 50 feet wingspan is a very large wingspan for something that's only potentially 9 feet tall.
I don't know if I believe this, but I would love it if it was a pterodactyl that was dormant in the volcano for all those years, just like living its life, reproducing. And this was the father that went out to go get milk. And he just was like, all right, I'm out.
Whoa, I am having really bad deja vu. This is really weird. Okay, I'm going to say this, I guess, again, because my brain thinks I've already said it once. But they do say dinosaurs now, they are saying that they had feathers. Because I was going to be like, well, how do you get a reptile and mix it up with an ape? But if there's short feathers, I can see it kind of appearing feathery, almost like a baby penguin kind of situation. You know, where they're kind of like fuzzy.
But if he was in the cave for so many years, his makeup could have changed. Like if he wasn't in the sun, if he wasn't whatever.
True. But what if he's a very well-groomed Batsquatch?
He just got his wings done.
Yeah, I just got my wings done. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? They got little like nail polish on the tips. I'm thinking pink, like hot pink.
Do you know the stupidest thing I used to do with nails when I was a teenager? You know the little gems you could put at the end? It was like an earring almost on your nail.
Yeah.
Like the little dangly things. I
Those
thought they
are
were
weird.
The cutest things. And then I went home with them and they are the most impractical things in the world. You go to put your clothes on, it's snagging. You go to brush your hair, it's snagging. Like they're not practical unless you do nothing.
Yeah. It's like those people that have like mile-long fingernails.
And they astound me. I don't know how.
Like, how
I'd
do you
poke
wipe
my
your
eye
butt?
out. That too.
Oh. You poke my eye out. I'm like, how would you wipe your butt?
But all of it, like, how do you function? I'm like jealous. You see the ones typing and stuff, and I'm like, how are you doing that?
Yes. So I'm very bold, or I just have really poor judgment or horrible social skills. I really don't know which, but some combination of those. And I saw a lady, I was like in a doctor's office, and I saw her nails, and I was like, dude, I've got to ask. Total stranger. And I'm like, how do you wipe your butt?
Oh my God.
She stops dead serious and goes, very carefully.
Good answer.
I know. But I was just like, how do you wipe your butt, stranger? Like, oops, no shame here. No shame. There's so many different descriptions of this thing that's where I struggle. Because it's like all these different things and they just slap a label of Batsquatch on it.
There's so many flying cryptids as well. So who's to say one wasn't one was another, one was another?
Exactly. Maybe he was just, okay, Okay, hold on. What if it's... This is going to be like a horrible thing, but we're going to go there anyway. Why not? Just like we have the people that have that weird skin disorder where they grow hair everywhere, including their face.
Yeah.
What if it's just that this guy has that weird malfunction?
That he can't grow hair or can?
That he has hair everywhere.
But that wouldn't explain the wings.
It might be that... I'm going with the pterodactyl theory.
Oh, if he said... Well, that's true. Every animal can have some sort of...
It's like peach fuzz.
Birth defect. I don't know if I'd call it a birth defect, but abnormality to their species.
Or what if it would have been bird-esque wings, but that is the genetic mutation? Is that it's like mangy?
Yeah, if it was mangy enough, I could see it. No, I could see it appearing leathery if you have those patches. And most of these people only see him for a second. And the guy in the car was probably pooping his pants, watching it, trying to figure out what the hell to do. I don't think he was focused so much on that as, am I going to die?
He's the one that it was 9 feet tall, and was that the same guy that had a 50-foot wingspan? Or was that the school one? Because I feel like the guy that saw it 9 feet tall didn't even mention the wings.
He didn't. He didn't say a wingspan. The people that were hiking by Mount Shasta that said that a creature came out of the mountain and out of a crevice said 50 feet wingspan. And the school said 20 to 30 feet. And the guy that was walking his dog didn't give a wingspan.
But they did say that it was flying, though, right?
Yeah, that it flew away.
Okay. Superman pose.
Which, again, from that far away, how do you see 9 feet?
I guess it depends on the background.
There was some episode we did together where a guy took $1 out of his pocket and held it up, and that's how he measured. And I still don't get that. It's $2 wide, so it's 9 feet. Like, what? You don't know the distance. You're not the phone app.
Unless it's something that you have, that you know how big it is, and it's always the same size. Oh my God, this is getting worse.
But even then, you don't know, like, how far away it is. Like, you can't say, like, okay, it's a water bottle tall. If it's 100 feet away or 1,000 feet away, it's going to be a different measurement.
He could be by a road sign, and then you can go measure the road sign.
In the sky?
Oh, in the sky. Never mind. Maybe they were ex-military and they used to be in the Air Force. I'm trying every excuse for these people. I don't know. I'm out of options. That's all I got. California condor.
Okay, so California condor for you, and I think it's a pterodactyl.
Sold.
All right, well, I guess that's it. I finally covered Batsquatch, and
You're welcome. You're going to have to label this Smut Novels and Batsquatch. Podcast name. Done.
All right, well, thank you so much, Natasha, for coming on and...
Oh, thanks.
Bringing your... I know, you must be so excited you finally got to use California condor.
I know. It's like I'm on cloud 9. I'm up here flying with the California condors.
Well, thank you, everybody, so much for listening. And don't forget to check out Natasha on Cloaked and Cosmics and check us out on our podcast, Creep It Weird. We have some really fun episodes coming up. And yeah, I'll throw all the links below.
Yeah, check it out, suckers. I got
Bye.
you. I got you.
Thank you for listening. If you need more content or just want to help support the podcast, head on over to patreon.com and search Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you need some snazzy merch, you can find it at crowdmade.com by searching Ouch, Was That a Ghost? If you have a story you'd like to share, you can email it to ouchwasthataghost@yahoo.com. You can also find us on Facebook and all the other social media platforms under Ouch, Was That a Ghost?
Help me.
All links can also be found on ouchwasthataghost.com.